Hello, YouTube. I'm in no way, shape, or form an expert at making videos. As a matter of fact, it's my first one. But I find these first looks very helpful for deciding on some vehicles that I may or may not want to purchase. So today, I've just received my JS Models 1/14 scale 6x6 overland truck. Now, I ordered this truck in January and it just showed up March 19th. So I was very eager to get this. It's the same scale as most Tamiya semi trucks. Wendigo if you buy from Germany. But being a JS scale model, as usual, it's a replica of a real truck. This is a Mercedes-Benz Zetros, I believe is the pronunciation. So I'm expecting that Rc4wheel drive will have the Mercedes emblems and the Zetros emblems to go along with this vehicle. Now, you get a box of goodies, which will cover the front buckets, or the front bumper, when I get all the way around this truck, because just the scale of this truck is crazy. I've had some pretty nice JS models, too, as a matter of fact. This one, I think, is the best. So, first we'll go under the hood, where it's crazy. These little tiny clips that you turn so you can open the hood. I'm really sorry about the quality of the video. But now, it advertises as nickel metal, but it does have the setting on it. So you can go between nickel metal and lipo. Standard Rc4wheel drive electronics. There's the standard radio, which does the job until you want to replace it. The battery tray fits a 3S lipo perfectly. Fits right in there. Doesn't hit the sides. I don't see any battery straps though, so I'm not completely sure with the goodie package if the hood's enough to hold it on. I guess we'll try it out. It will fit a hump pack if you want to use NiCads or nickel metals, and it will still close, but you just have to push it down in the tray a bit, and it holds very well. So getting those out of the way. Now, you got the, what do they call that? A T60 plug. Comes on most everything now. Oh, and there you go. I noticed the quality of assembly was a little bit different than some of the other ones I'm used to, but after all they've been through over there putting it together, I guess I can fix a little bit of it. Now you've got light buckets, light buckets, light buckets, 2 more light buckets. So you can really light this truck up. Now the front suspension has shocks on it called King Kong RC, which I'm not quite familiar with. So we'll see. They seem okay. I'm gonna have to pull them apart and see if they have oil in them or just springs. The tires are much harder than, say, the Beast 2, which has a similar tread pattern and a similar tire, but it's a little softer. Now you go along, once again, the real one has the Mercedes emblem. We'll see what we get. All aluminum steps. Not sure what that thing is, but it's held in with aluminum. Usually they have caps on things, like the fuel tank has a working cap and a working drain, I guess, if you really want to put some liquids in it. Not sure what that is. Have to consult the little owner's drive. Now, I've built quite a few trucks and I've never seen this. It has cup holders. Cup holders, handle, speaker, The door detailing is just crazy, along with the interior. Of course, that's all coming out. It's going to have to be completely detailed up. But it looks like it gives me a lot to work with. So you go back and you use your door handles every time. Now, as you go back along, it's got true heavy-duty truck style rear suspension. We're talking some springs in there. And I can't quite tell. I'm pretty sure they're plastic. But the range of movement is excellent. Now you also, as you flip her around, if you really want to have your adventures, this bed, I think, is aluminum. Or a metal-like plastic, but I'm pretty sure it's aluminum. All the crazy handles. You got another handle. Everybody opens. So if you got a forklift, you can really have a good time simulating loading and unloading this truck. And unlike almost every single RC four-wheel drive kit I've ever received in the mail, there wasn't one single screw laying in the bottom of the package. So other than the fact that some plastics were not, yeah, this is oh, there we go, fun four-wheel. There's a tube that runs the length, not sure what this is supposed to be, but it runs the whole length of the truck. You can get a tow pintle. It's already there, but I didn't see it in the bag, so you must have to buy it separately. All metal. Looks like you can put some mud flaps on her. Run all your lights. These are all light buckets behind there. Excellent, excellent detail. Now when you go underneath, you've got, of course, locking diffs. I believe, yes, all the diffs have their own lockers. They're little cable drive. Nice looking transfer case. Of course, transmission. Of course, it's plastic. You've got you got metal diffs, metal axles, and plastic transmission. So, rolling along, I'm hoping that serial number going along with JS models means that this is the second one. I'd get kind of stoked about that. Now we step back so I can flip it around for you for the other side. Once again, I apologize for the video. So you got your air tanks, you have a spare tire, you have more stairs. I can't tell for sure. I may have to loosen them up. They look like they're little cattywampus. So you run along the length. Once again, beautiful detail. Don't know about this color. Pretty sure it's getting painted something else. So there's a little bit, I don't know if you can really tell. I can see the color difference between these three pieces. So I am definitely going to take those off and paint them. Now, I'm sorry, this is going a little bit long. Here's your instruction manual. Make sure you have Microsoft Word, because it seemed to not like anything but Microsoft Word. Once again, this is a little depressing. This is a really nice bumper. You can do a winch. You've got more light buckets. The Focus is having a hard time. It's got extra mounts, but made of plastic. Then you get your goodie bag. It has your extra mirrors on it. It's got covers for your front lights. It's got a snorkel top. It's got your wipers. And it's got some extra bolts, which I'm assuming are for mounting the front bumper. Not a bad little setup. Now, if some of you people are like I am, that like our semis, I just so happen, if you know what the night hauler is, in a 1/14 scale, there you've got the two of them. I guess that one can be a little staggered a little better. I've never seen a Zetros up against a conventional semi like a Freightliner that the night hauler is supposed to be based off of. So not quite sure. The Zetros does look pretty big, but they also do make a semi version, so it could be dead on. But if you take it and put it up against another RC four-wheel drive big vehicle, I happen to have the heavy hauler, which this almost encompasses. So I really want to see the two of them together. This Zetros is really big. And I think I'm going to have to just cut this to the chase now. So, from Jerry, I hope you enjoy it.